still, because there is a campaign that is on TikTok that runs every day speaking about little Jaden. No taxi driver, no private vehicle has yet to even come forth and say, you know, yes, I saw a little boy around there and I was wondering what he was doing.
Come down now, you are come down now. And me enemy a come down now, you are come down now. One by one you are come down now, you are come down now. And me enemy.
Hey guys, welcome back to a next video. As you see by the title down below what this video is all about, please remember guys to like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on your post notification bell so when I upload a video you can be notified. I am back. Thank you all for the warm welcome. I appreciate you guys, and you know I have been we are back in our business, right? But I am here and I'm just gonna do some catching up, and wanna see the title down below, and we are here to talk about little Jaden still, because there is a campaign that is on TikTok that runs every day speaking about little Jaden. And Jaden's birthday was the 24th of November, mine was the 25th. So wanna see why I am so drawn to this little boy, and there are just a lot of questions, a lot of speculations that we continuously go over and over them, even before Hurricane Melissa and after Hurricane Melissa. We should still continue this. I see the campaign that is going on over there on TikTok happening even right now while I'm making this video, and so that is what prompted me to come and do a video speaking about little Jaden. And I also saw an article where the aunt speaks about Jaden and during the course of Hurricane Melissa, which I am going to read and then we are going to talk. So let's get into it. And it reads, Jaden aunt believes he's still alive. I don't even know how he managed without us. Now that headline alone make me have a whole heap of questions. You understand? Because when you state something like this, it's like you know something that the public don't know. You understand? And where were you all this time? Why after Hurricane Melissa is a news team putting out this that you are worried about Melissa? I have so many questions, but let's just get down into reading this article. It says, ahead of his 13th birthday, which will be in just over a week time on November 24, the aunt and primary caregiver of Jaden Smith is in a new interview detailed that she believes that Manchester High School student is still alive. She also detailed the toll the situation has taken on her and her family. With the belief that he is still alive, the aunt also expressed that she was worried about his safety as Hurricane Melissa reaped havoc across multiple parishes and the island, including Manchester, where he was last seen. I don't even know how he managed Melissa without us. Now, stick up in right there. Back in speaking about Jaden disappearance, his aunt wasn't speaking in a present form like he is still here with us. She was speaking as if he was no more. So what happened now after Melissa? Why you are speaking as if you know something, as I just said, that the public don't know? You're speaking in the present like he is here, he is alive. You know something where we don't know. The article went on to say that at night I wonder if he's cold, if he's getting wet, if he's hungry, she said. The aunt, whose name is Anne-Marie Thompson, told Jamaican Star that they last spoke to the police Monday, but there was no new update regarding his whereabouts. Also, she also highlighted that the house where the family lived prior to her nephew going missing is now vacant. So it looked like they have relocated. Why have you guys relocated? So they are no longer living where they used to live. So if it is a case that you are so prompt and so in the known that Jayden is alive, what if Jayden turns up at home? Where will he go? What will he do? You understand? She went on to recall a recent dream she had, detailing that herself and her husband were traveling and spotted Jayden somewhere. As per the aunt, I called to my husband and we were both jumped out of the car and grabbed him. In closing, the aunt stated that she still have panic attacks over the situation. We still not over Jayden, she declared. She also stated even if a case that he doesn't want to come back here, we just want to know he's found and alive. Contradiction. Jayden was reported last seen walking along the Peart main road. I saw this article from maybe 4 days after it was put out, I remember, and I screenshot it and I never read it until now. And this no make no sense where Aunty just say. So they moved because of maybe fear for their lives. Let's say that. But if you guys know that Jayden is alive, I wouldn't move. If I am so confident, I wouldn't move. And a lot of times we use dreams to fool people. I did that once. I remember when I was pregnant and I wanted to keep my child. I tell a big fat lie on a dream. Yeah, understand? Me tell lies and my grandmother say. My dead great grandmother dream and say me ever this or ever that. One way she go do. And I thought that would help me to keep my child. Understand? So I'm not saying they didn't get their dream, but speaking from experience, I know people tend to tell lie and dream enough time. You understand? Lie and dream. The police too, like, they have gone into almost hibernation because I am yet to see them come out. So it's just the family alone that are getting information. The public now get no information if you know anything about Jayden. If they find anything or anything of the sort, no, Jamaica not hear nothing. And this campaign that they are having on TikTok, it is a beautiful thing, and it is to keep Jayden's name alive. It is to continue speaking about him so people can realize, say, look here, this little boy is still not found as yet. And if that child was indeed missing or not missing, run away, by now Jayden would have turned up. Who have Jayden? Who is accompanying Jayden in carrying out this strategic move? Who are doing it? I would really want to know that person. Because September Jayden went missing. It's now November. Soon December. No whereabouts. No little body no see him nowhere. Glimpse him nowhere. We live in a one country where people talk. Nobody no see him. Nobody no spot him. In grow facial hair. In bleach out. Me not understand. And it is still so, where I put it? It just seems a way that the public have so much information or have put in so much pieces to this puzzle that the police are yet to do anything. And that's my thing. Because, alright, it is shown on a camera that this little boy went into a direction that he wasn't supposed to go to, and then it was stated that he told a friend that his cousin tell him to come up at that road where he never did supposed to go, and he went there and he he was missing. He was missing. He didn't bring his phone to school that day. He left his phone. That is odd. Your cousin fly down, could be able to make it to the hospital the same day, could be able to relieve the mother, go home the same day. That's odd. Nowhere did it mention that she was, relieving the mother or whatever further down. Me think that come out. That is odd. Who is the cousin that Jaden telling friends say I go meet? Why the police not take none of the family member them and interrogate them? None of them. Why? Start there. Even if you don't think say you do something wrong or you feel like say they not in it, still you don't know because people pretend so well. People pretend so well. And this little boy just gone, poof, into thin air. Nobody seeing him. No, it come like to me when me sit down and me analyze this situation. Jaden did not go far into Perth Road because it is a lonely road. Maybe taxi not to run around there, but taxi run around there, but it is a lonely road. And so no taxi driver, no private vehicle has yet to even come forth and say, yes, I saw a little boy around there and I was wondering what he was doing around there. Nobody no come and say that. So that means that Jaden, whichever cousin Jaden was going to, was already parked there waiting on Jaden. So Jaden never have to really walk no far distance because maybe them park to a corner where go show back down to where you call long this a Walmart area. So they already parked up and was waiting on Jaden there. So Jaden just went in. Too many holes are in this story and the police nah do nothing. To me, they nah do nothing. Me no business where nobody want to say. They nah do nothing. 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 And I believe every YouTuber that has a voice, have a channel where people look up to or people watch, should be talking about Jaden. Should be talking about Jaden because it could have been your little brother, could have been your son, your grandson, your grandnephew, your nephew. It could have been somebody for you and you need a voice to speak for them. And you don't have nobody. This just don't make no sense. And as I said, what the auntie say, how are you so sure? What make you so sure now? And it is always like back then, yes, is either you talk like he's no more or you're talking like he's a bad child and he in a company and all of these things. Look at that little boy that I made the video about, that he was missing with the father ball and something, right? And everybody has say it must be a reason why him a runway, and he was over by wherever in a night in a bush with people. The difference with that little boy is it's not his first time. When I listen to the people in the community, it is not his first time running away from home. So that's why he was able to be found, and that is why the police would be able to speak to the father like that and say, listen, go on home, or say, you're here where you're here, say you're here where in there already. You're here saying the back of that side there. That is the difference with him and Jaden. There has never been a report that Jaden ever went missing. Speaking from the aunt's mouth and everybody mouth, Jaden come home when school over. Jaden come home when school over. So that is a big difference. And for Jaden runway at some point in time, whoever Jaden is with would have to pick up the lies which Jaden would have to tell them in family them for runway come at that the person they had for the person have him. Now go to school. He's out of school. Now Hurricane Melissa. If I want 2 more, they used to feed, they have to feed 3. Right? No, they would have to pick up on Jayden's behavior and say, no man, the little boy I tell lie, no lie, tell and left in yard. Now we have to go find a way to send him back home or call him parents and make them know say we have Jayden. Nothing like that. So even if Jayden run away, let's say Jayden run away, that means no did do him something then. Because he's yet to return back home. And the people them went there with, nah, give him up. So that means say Uno did do something to Jayden. And let's say Jayden no run away, but Uno know what happened to Jayden. So Uno have to come and speak like this. And I will forever speak about Adriana. You see two of them by November. Just like me. So me I go always talk about them. Me no business. You understand? Same thing with Adriana. Adriana grandmother call the father and the father tell him, no, don't carry me picnic go on there. So she did not get her satisfaction because she knew what she up to allegedly. She called the mother because the mother want to seek validation and acceptance from the grandmother because the grandmother don't like her. You understand? And she gave the go ahead for that child to go with the grandmother. No, our grandmother same one said Adriana was unalive by drowning, you know. And when push come to shove, the grandmother said if Sir Brian came to the hotel and act like him an idiot, what am I gonna do? And a few grand picnic just gone missing. And the police gave a report that them take for them to Yai and see a video of Adriana getting into a red car, gone with man. So me want to understand if them police no understand the depth and the length and the breadth that some family members will go through to cover their tracks by any means necessary. Let us continue this campaign for little Jayden. Guys, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on your post notification bell. So when I upload a video, you can be notified and be reminded that I am one YouTuber who will be in the comment section with you guys. And if you don't want to look for me, I'm over Instagram, Tashel21. I'm on TikTok, Tashel White J. Yes, you can find me there. You can come and you can tell me what you want me to talk about. The stories that I, anything, and just come over there. Alright, love you guys. Mwah.
Hey, you know this is Richard Stevens, Tashel White Foster. Make sure you subscribe. That's where you get great content. If you check it out, you'll be blessed.